Hello guys, another arena match. This time we have Del Piero versus Excal. I was always wondering which one of these guys is better in 1 versus 1. We've got Excal here, he's men. We've got Del Piero, he's dwarves. He's probably gonna try his tactic where he pushes his barracks. Excal is playing with Boromir, barracks and an archery range. His tactic will probably work since Excal can't see where Del Piero keeps his barracks. As you can see, he has hidden them perfectly.
Soldier battalion standing by. We've got to move.
He will want to make some more swords with some rangers. I think this game is for Del Piero. He's probably going to win. It's always good to be against men when you are using this tactic, and of course it's even better if men are not playing with cavalry. His glowing is level 3 now. He will definitely take Excal's fort down. Excal didn't even use his hill structure, but he was probably going to lose his fort anyway. Well played by Del Piero. Yeah, like I told you, when you're using this tactic, it's the best thing to see men. Also maybe Isengard. One zero for Del Piero. Nicely done. very hard for Excal to defend there. So let's see the second game now. Okay, here we have the second match, Excal versus Del Piero. Very interesting, they are both Isengard. I believe Excal is very good with Isengard, he's been very aggressive when he's playing with Isengard. Del Piero is rushing 2 Warg Pits. He's also using his crows to see what Excal is. I don't like this move. In Rohan, if you use your first fortress upgrade, you can see what army your opponent is. Of course, I don't think Excal could see what Del Piero is building beneath his fortress. I think, yeah, as you can see, he can see up until this point, so he can't see the Warg Pits. But he's making spearmen.
Keep going. Come on.
Okay, Del Piero switched from cavalry to infantry. He deleted his 2 Warg Pits and made a barrack. He hasn't produced any soldiers yet. Del Piero's Lerch is level 3. This is obviously a big advantage. Nice play by Del Piero. But I think Excal has the advantage here. He has bigger army. Excal was moving his lairs around along with some troops to destroy some lairs and earn more experience so that his troops can have leadership. But Del Piero is producing some berserkers, which is a very nice move, but I didn't like that he sent one at the top of Excal's base because he alerted him that he's making some berserkers. I would make 4, maybe 5 of them and send them like this from the top side and then straight to his fort, try to take it down. Since he's not playing with any cavalry, he would either need the lurch back to kill them, or he would probably would have lost his fort. Okay, Excal is playing with Saruman. Didn't expect that. Del Piero chose to upgrade his army instead of making Saruman. Very thin lines here. Either way is correct in my opinion. Although you need to handle Saruman very well in order to make him worth the money spent. 3000 is a lot of money so early in the game. So he will have to make good use of him in order to get back the 3000 he spent on him. I would have played like Del Piero played, with upgrading my troops first. And yeah, besides that, War Grinders fully upgraded are very powerful. At this moment, they are both using 2 inns that generate extra resources, and only one of them in each player is being used since the other has been destroyed. Okay, so now Excal is making a move. Excal is going to kill Del Piero's Lurch one more time. Very nice play by Excal. And what Excal has managed using Saruman so early in the game is that he has him already at level 4, which he can use his Worm Tongue skill and capture some enemy troops for a little while. So say for example he will capture those troops right here, he can take Del Piero's Berserkers and attack his fort with them. Excal got careless there, he just lost his lurch.
No rush me. Keep going. No rush me.
Nice play by Excal, he used his fortress upgrade and just used it on Del Piero's lurch and killed him. So now his troops don't have leadership. Very important move. So this game is over. We've got one victory for each player. Let's see who will win the last match and be proclaimed as victorious. I do believe that Excal played a little better with Isengard. But it was a close game. You can see Excal's fort is nearly down. I believe what made the difference here was the fact that Excal had more resources than Del Piero. So he managed to upgrade his fort. If he hadn't done that, he would have lost it for sure. And then it would be a very close game. But he managed to save his fort, and after he did that, and he had already taken down Del Piero's fort, it was a done deal. Very good game. I'm very interested to see who is going to win the last one. Let's just see. Okay guys, last match between Del Piero and Excal. Again we've got two Isengard. This will be very interesting to see. Last game was very close on both sides. Del Piero is using the same tactic, two work pits. This time Excal is using his birds to see. So Del Piero is changing his tactic. He decided to play with barracks and infantry. He's probably gonna play with some crossbowmen. Yeah, and some swordmen to kill faster Excal's spearmen. Excal sees he has no chance, so he drawbacks his pikemen. He knows he's gonna lose them for sure. Very smart move by Del Piero. He knew that his opponent saw he was going to play with cavalry, so he knew he was going to build some pikemen, and he destroyed his work pits and made some army that is good for killing pikemen, in this case swordmen and archers. Excal always waits too long until he makes some berserkers. You can see Del Piero has already upgraded his barrack and he's gonna make some berserkers soon enough. Also, Excal could use some of his one of his troops to capture that team that generates resources. I do believe that Del Piero has an advantage in this one, in this game. Del Piero is using. Okay, so from this point on, I got disconnected when I was watching the game, so I'm going to continue with the replay. Of course, I know how the game ends now. I mean, I know who wins. But I'm not going to spoil anything for you. We're just going to watch the game. As you can see, Excal is making some war grinders. Like I told you before, I do believe that Del Piero has the upper hand in this game, and you can see that because he's using a bigger part of the map and he's not being harassed or anything. Okay, Del Piero just forgot about his ledge here. He's gonna lose him. And I do believe that Excal is preparing an attack to Del Piero's fort, since he can see that he has all his troops gathered around here, the center of the map. So I think he's gonna try and bypass his defense here, go somewhere around from here and attack his fort right away. But Del Piero has also Saruman now, and he has one unit of spearmen in his base. Don't know if that's enough, but yeah, Del Piero sees that, and he's moving some more spearmen for defense. Excal is splitting up his army, smart move, he's gonna try to destroy some of his resources, I think. He knows he probably doesn't stand any chance to attack his fort. Well played by Excal. He managed to keep Del Piero distracted. And yeah, you can see that when your opponent has berserkers in his base, it's always a bad idea to concentrate your army. I have told you this before, when you concentrate your army, it's the best thing to attack a structure because you do more damage, but when your opponent has berserkers or maybe lerch on carnage, it's always a bad idea because berserkers do damage to an area and not just one unit. So you could see where Excal had all his troops here, Del Piero's berserker, with one hit he killed them all. Anyway, I guess Del Piero will want to attack soon. He has 4 berserkers. He has a nice force. He has Lerch level 3, almost level 4, and he has Saruman. Excal is making some more towers though. I don't like playing with towers when I am Isengard. I think you should always focus on offense and not defense. But I guess Isengard is the best race to make towers out of the evil races, not the good ones. So out of Goblins, Mordor and Eisen is the best choice for towers. His crossbowmen are pretty strong and you can fit 2 units inside the towers. So yeah, definitely Excal has a stronger defense around his fort. Those guys should also try and upgrade their weapons. I mean, most of the times it's better to have lesser troops but upgraded instead of more units but with no upgrades on. Del Piero is summoning his Wildmen of Dunland and this attack looks pretty good. Unfortunately, Del Piero lost his lerch there. Yeah, this attack obviously failed. And now Del Piero is gonna lose Saruman too. Maybe he could have drawn him back and try to save him. I think he costs around 2,500 to get back, or maybe 2,200 or something. Still, it's a lot of money to get him back. He could have tried to save him since he knew his attack was going to fail. Uh, Del Piero is trying to upgrade some of his weapons. You can see his troops right here already have the heavy armor on. But it's a nice game. You can see how Excal has managed to push back Del Piero. And this is what I was talking to you about. If Excal had upgraded army right now, say those two spearmen, if they were fully upgraded, once he killed all of Del Piero's troops in his attack right here, he could go with Lerch and those two spearmen to attack his fort. He knew he wouldn't have many troops right there. So with Lerch and leadership and two spearmen fully upgraded, I believe he could have done pretty good damage to Del Piero's base. And you know, try to play with some sort of counter attack. Of course, cavalry is the best way to counter attack your opponent. Okay, there are too many towers right here. He has 5 towers, Excal. uh, I still do believe that Del Piero has the advantage, although Excal managed to push him back for two reasons. Del Piero has upgraded army, fully upgraded army, and besides that, he is not being harassed and having those two inns destroyed. I mean, one is destroyed, but the other one is fine, and Excal hasn't tried to destroy it, where Del Piero is constantly destroying Excal's outposts. Outposts cost 500 to rebuild, so although an outpost gives around 60 resources per 10 seconds, I don't know, 500 is a lot of money to spend to get it rebuilt, and while Del Piero is destroying them all the time, it gives Excal a hard time and takes a bite out of his resources. Those are two major reasons that I believe Del Piero has an advantage. Finally, Excal is trying to upgrade his army. I also do believe that when you're not facing massive cavalry, it would be best to, instead of making wall hubs around your fortress, to make tower expansions, which help a lot when the opponent is playing with infantry, especially if you upgrade to fire arrows. It's almost impossible for your opponent to attack with infantry. Del Piero has some war gliders, but he doesn't have that much. He only has 2 units. So if I was in Excal's place, I would much prefer to make some tower expansions around my fort and also upgrade to fire arrows. And you can see how Excal puts so little pressure on Del Piero. Del Piero hasn't even bothered to make fortress expansions yet. He's not facing many attacks. Nice play by Del Piero. He would also want to use War Chant on his Wildmen, but I think they can handle it. Yeah, Lurch is dead. Nice move. Only by using his 10-point magic skill, he killed his opponent Lurch. Didn't cost anything to Del Piero, but it will cost 900 for Excal to get Lurch back. But now we have Del Piero making some catapults. I've missed that. I didn't even see the building. Yeah, he made it. a little lower, so Excal won't be able to see Del Piero making catapults. So now he has 3 units, and besides that, Excal has lost his lurch, very important. It's the best time for Del Piero to attack. He will want to defend his catapults now. Okay, Excal is using his 10-point magic skill and will destroy Del Piero's catapults. Del Piero is moving his cavalry as well. He will want to destroy... Okay, he's going for the barracks. I thought he was going for the towers to move his infantry next. Nice attack by Del Piero. Now Excal is playing with some catapults. They are both excellent players, Excal and Del Piero. They are both thinking the same things. What matters most though is who will think it first. As you can see, Del Piero was the first one who thought about catapults, and he did some good damage to Excal's fort. Lert's bow does pretty good damage to catapults, I didn't know that. Del Piero is gaining an inch at a time. You could see 3-4 minutes earlier he was at this area right here. Now he's moving in this area. He's getting closer and closer to Excal's fort. This is the best way to go when your opponent is having a lot of defense in his base. Step by step. You're not going to win with fast attacks, with massive cavalry or even massive infantry. It's very hard to penetrate those defenses with lots of towers. The best way to go is step by step, moving your infantry slower but steadily closer to your fort, to your enemy's fort, and also moving some catapults on the back of your army to hit his fort. Okay, almost killed Excal's Lurch there with the use of his fortress lightning strike.
Maeglin!
Oh my god, Excal used his Saruman level 4 skill and took control of 3 spearmen of Del Piero's. Very important move. I don't think he could have managed this without the use of Saruman. But now he turned the whole game around because he can use those spearmen. He could use those spearmen after he lost Saruman. He lost control of those spearmen as well. Del Piero will want to attack his fort now. He has plenty of army. Also war chant will be needed since Lurch is unable to move. Yeah, bad thing is that he tried an attack and didn't protect his catapults, so Excal very nicely moved some cavalry and destroyed them. Once again, excellent defense by Excal. Maybe if Del Piero had protected his catapults, he would have taken Excal's fort down. You could see it's almost half through his health.
Keep going!
Okay, Del Piero reached his 25-point magic skill. He will try to kill all of Excal's troops now, and he will. Yeah. Nice move. And now Del Piero can bring his catapults to attack Excal's fort. This game is over, as you can see, obviously. It was a nice game, Isengard versus Isengard. Very good game. Both players played excellent in my opinion, although I do believe that Excal defended a lot more than he should have. Of course, both guys told me after the game that there is this host advantage. So the player that hosts the game has a better advantage over the other one because he doesn't have any lag at all, where the other player could have some lag. Small stuff, if you ask me. We were very lucky to see 2 out of 3 games with both players having the same army, so you couldn't say that one has an advantage over the other one. Yeah, that's my point. I mean, to me it was more important that both players were the same armies in 2 of the games, and instead of focusing on who was host or wasn't. Although Excal was hosting when he won the game, and Del Piero was hosting the other 2 games when he was where he won both of them. So maybe those guys do have a point there. I'm not sure. We will probably have a rematch, Excal versus Del Piero, another 3 game, first in 2 wins anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching, and more videos coming soon.